do you think? Good. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning, April 29, 2019, and we're heading into work and school for the day. And look at this. We're back to crappy weather yet again. No good.
Stop crying, angels.
The angels are crying, and they're crying really hard because there's a lot of rain coming down. It's been pouring. Even before we woke up, you could hear the whole house shaking. Grant told me this morning that it was shaking his dresser like the thunder or whatever. And Sophie slept through it all. She's a tired baby. She had no problem sleeping through it.
No, I'm getting dressed.
Oh yeah, Grant was getting dressed when he noticed that. We had a good weekend. Yesterday we kind of hung out. We did the baseball pictures. We went out and played baseball at one of the fields. There's 3 fields by us, and all 3 of them had water, like puddles, on the fields. And you're not really supposed to play on the fields when they're that wet because you'll wreck them and just get them all messed up. So we went in the outfield and we did some pitching and catching, and Grant pitched to me. It was pretty cool.
You hit.
Yeah, I beamed him with one of the baseballs on accident, but he's okay. You okay? You're lying. He's such a liar. You saw that smile. Look at you. I love you. You did a really good job pitching, though. You struck me out 14 times. And I found out yesterday that they make a baseball game for the Nintendo Switch. So we're going to have to go and start looking at the stores and see if they sell it used or something.
Wait,
So,
you do?
yeah, I told you yesterday. It's called RBI Baseball. And we're going to have to look into that. But it should be a good day today, minus the weather here. Today's Monday. He's supposed to have a game this evening. It was the makeup for the game he was supposed to have Saturday that was canceled due to rain or snow or whatever it was doing that day. And I don't think he's going to have this game today. It's raining so much, everything's going to be flooded.
Even my face?
Even Grant's face, when we go to walk into the school, it's going to be flooded. He's supposed to have a normal game tomorrow, practice Wednesday. I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's supposed to rain for 3 days. 3 days straight, so that's kind of smelly. That stinks.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, alright, time for school.
Boo.
Alright guys, so I am headed into work. I don't have much time to talk, but last night I stayed up late and downloaded the Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 3, and oh my god, it was amazing. Ariana Stark for the win. Fucking knifed the Night King or whatever his name is. I don't know. That was awesome. So glad that I stuck with that show and like actually watched it. I had been watching like the first season like a few different times. It's actually Grant's stepdad that tried to get me to watch it back when it was new or whatever. It was on season 1 or 2. And like the first season, you know, there's like some gay butt sex going on and some fucked up shit, you know. So I'm like, dude, what do we watch? He's like, oh, it'll be better. Just wait. And I never really got past that. It was always aired on HBO, and we never had cable like that. So yeah. So I don't know, what was it? Earlier this year, maybe? I don't know. Before season 8 started, I watched and got caught up with seasons 1 through 7. Just binge watched them. And it was nice. It was good. But yesterday's episode, man, it was, you know, like the whole winter is coming thing. It was dank as fuck, man. It was awesome. So they had the dragons in there. The wolf was in there. Just everything was going on. It was cool. Oh my god, I'm so cold. It's like I'm covered in this cold rain, and it's just no good. Roads and everything are going to be flooded soon here. I don't know how much rain we're supposed to get, but I mean, if this was snow, we'd be in a world of hurt. Car says it's 44 degrees. Somehow, yesterday we got to work in Grant's baseball pictures. I don't know how those are going to turn out. They had all of the kids kneeling on a pad for their individual portraits, and then they shot like down on the kids. So I don't know what they're doing, unless that's so they can do a composite or something like that. Not exactly sure, but we're gonna find out. So I ordered some pictures for that. It was like $60-something. And then yesterday we went, we being Luke and I, we did a photo shoot. So Grant stayed home with Grandma and Grandpa, and we did a senior session yesterday, a senior guy session, and we got it done. It was like perfect lighting yesterday. So happy to get that done, because we already had to reschedule that once. I'm just trying to drive around. There's always huge standing puddles on the sides of this road here. This is a frontage road. On the left, on the other side of this wall, is the highway. But sometimes they're hard to see, those big puddles. But or there's cars coming towards me, and I gotta drive through them. But one of my Facebook friends drives a Hyundai. I believe she drives a Hyundai Sonata. She told me this story, or she posted this story the other day, that she was driving home on the highway and her car just shut off, and she was coasting, and she ended up having to like steer off to the side of the road. And she said she tried to get it jump started. She tried to get it, you know, it wouldn't start or do anything. So I guess, you know, she towed it to the dealer or somebody, and she just like posted. She said, "Hey everyone, I got an update. My car is totaled." And everyone's like, "What?" So I'm like, "Well, it's a Hyundai. You got a warranty. You'll be good." And she's like, and you know, meanwhile, a bunch of her other friends are like, "Hey, I had a Hyundai too, and my engine blew up, and I had all these problems and stuff." So she comes back and says, "Oh yeah, guys, my engine blew up. The car's totaled." And she's like, "They won't do anything for the warranty because my warranty expired a week before it blew up, and they told me that I don't change my oil enough." So she said she was over 10,000 miles overdue. So if it's like a 3,000 or 5,000 mile routine, that would mean, you know, she went, you know, upwards of 15,000+ miles in between oil changes. It's absolutely insane. So she's like, "Yeah, so great. Now I have a car that I have to make payments on." You know, she still has her loan, with a blown up engine with over $5,000 worth of damage on this car. So I don't know what, she doesn't know what she's gonna do, but I kind of politely told her, I'm like, "Dude, like that's the one thing they tell you to do. They're like, if you do anything at all, make sure you change your oil." They're like, "Our oil changes at the dealer are super cheap," and they are. They're only like $30 or something. They're like, you know, get the oil changed, and that way you don't have to, you know, get screwed on a warranty or whatever. So I don't know. They're going to, curious what they're going to do for her, if anything. But her warranty expired, and she wasn't changing her oil. So like, these fucking people, man, pardon my French, but these people that buy cars, have a car payment, and don't have a warranty just kills me. So now they're into the territory of having a car payment and having to pay for maintenance. It's bad, and that's my big concern with Nikki. Nikki has a car payment that goes beyond when her warranty lasts, and I was like, "You did what now?" She just said, "Well, I don't perceive myself having this car for, you know, the full duration," and blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Well, I don't know. You're either gonna have to buy an extended warranty or dump that car before, because oh, dead deer on the side of the road. That's sad. In the gutter. River's getting up higher. Just nuts. Everything's nuts. Complete pandemonium here with this weather. So we went from beautiful and sunny on Friday to playing outside to rain and snow and sleet on Saturday to sunshine and wind yesterday to absolutely pouring rain. Right now it's just drizzling and raining, but earlier this morning, man, the thunder and lightning was just spectacular, shaking the whole house. So anyway, that's it. It's just not much going on. I just figured I'd share that story with you about our car. So I'm just curious what, I never had heard this about Hyundais. I don't know if this is a common thing that they blow up their engines or maybe they consume oil. I don't know. I'm already at 22,000 miles and I just hit 1 year. Literally just hit 1 year. So I need to, I mean, we're talking 3, maybe 4 years before this car is pushing that threshold. Oh man, I'm just getting out of work. I'm actually sore today. My back is a little tender. Yesterday when Grant got mad and walked away from batting after I hit him with the pitch, I was just kind of pitching by myself, like throwing like faster into the fence and stuff. And man, I can feel it this morning. That like twisting motion, you know, is nasty in the back when you're my age and not used to doing that. Well, I'm headed home for the day. I didn't really do much today. I played a little bit of Delta Wars over my lunch break. I didn't go out or do anything else over my lunch break. That's about it. So I took over like 7 bases today. Pretty excited about that. And yeah, kind of slowly started to work over taking over map 887. So not that that means anything to anybody, but if I watch this video a year from now and I'm like, oh, let me see how that map's looking, I can see if we still have it control of the map. So I'm part of a team. It's called United Zeus. And what happened was we had a falling out, and like our French teammates, it's a global or international team, our French teammates left or broke off or fractured off and created their own team called United Zeus French or something, or French United Zeus, or United Zeus EU, I don't know, or French UZ, I think it's called French UZ. That caused a bunch of bullshit to go down because a lot of the people that are the hardcore members, we count and rely on those French teammates, especially on their, you know, when it's their daytime and stuff, and whatever. So them doing that, it kind of added enemy bases to a lot of our maps because when you split or remove yourself from our team, even to join an ally team, it makes all those bases enemy bases, or red, or whatever. So we have an old saying that says red is dead, and that means, like, you know, if you're not on our team, then you're the enemy, regardless of if you're a friend or a foe or whatever. So yeah, so we're trying to figure out what to do about that, because, you know, each team has been attacking each other and killing each other's units and stuff, and it's just not leading to such good stuff. So anyway, I'm just working on clearing up old maps and stuff like that. We got so many enemy bases on all these old maps. It's just such a nightmare, such a mess. Yeah. But I've spent like, what was it, like 8,000 titanium in a week. So that was like 45 or 50 bucks worth of credits, or whatever you want to call it, and resources that you can buy in the game to speed things up and whatever. And I've already burned them up, so it's just nuts. But it is what it is. So I am now headed to back to home. Grant's game was canceled tonight. Today's Monday. I want to say it's scheduled for a week from today, Monday. I think it's supposed to rain again tomorrow, man. These fields are just in rough shape with all this water, super saturated. So I gotta make some phone calls, and that's it. Booyah. Alright, I couldn't find one of these in Hawaii, but finally found one at the grocery store for like $2. Alright, so we're gonna go in right in one of the eyes, and here's some tools here.
You mean you're gonna poke me in the eye with that?
I better not. Alright, you ready?
Where's the straw?
Oh, I forgot to get one. Oh, you hear that sound?
Goodness.
There you
Milk.
go.
It's milk. I call milk. Milk, milk.
Alright, gotta go get the straw. There you go.
I lick it.
Yeah, you can try licking it. Just the white part. It doesn't really taste like anything. We gotta go get a straw though. It'll fall out of there. Let me smell it. Alright, let's bring it in. See what they say. Alright, you gotta hold it with 2 hands. Hold it with 2 hands. Just take a small sip.
Let me take a bite of this.
Terrible. You don't like it.
Ooh.
Terrible.
Coconut. Coconut water. That's what you can have as water if you're on a deserted island.
I don't like the coconut. You want to cut it out?
You like coconut, right, Grandpa?
It definitely
get some?
tastes like coconut.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I don't like
It's not good, but it's not bad.
So you say,